So we want to thank all of you for joining us today, and we are going to be sharing a few feedback tools. And really, feedback is to help our students reflect on their learning, and also we're going to share ways that you can give feedback to students and also receive feedback from students. So the first tool we're going to look at is looking at Google Forms. And Google Forms is a great tool that can be used for social emotional check-ins, exit tickets, assessments. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so in Google Forms, you can just go to forms.google.com, and there are some pre-made templates already here. If you want more templates, you can just click on the template gallery. And in general, there's education. You'll see quizzes, exit tickets, assessments, worksheets, evaluations, and there's many more. And there are also many ways that you can just create your own. You could copy a form that you've seen already that you like. You can also go right here to the blank plus button. And in this form, I'm just going to create a really simple check-in. I'm just going to call it check-in. And I can put a description. How is everyone? And what's great about forms is you can embed videos. So if I wanted to use this to share my morning greeting, I could just click on add video. I could search YouTube if I have a YouTube channel, and I could also put it in by URL. If I want to ask students how they're doing, you have an option here where you can have the form automatically collect their email addresses. So up here in the settings, I can collect email addresses if I want my students to not have to type in their name. If I'm working with younger students, what I might suggest is you can say here, what is your name? And students can type in a short answer. What's great about Google Forms is it automatically switches to the type of answer that they think you want. So right now it's a short answer. If you're working with younger kids, I've seen some teachers choose this drop-down menu and then add in all of the students' names. This seems time-consuming, but you can do it once, and then you can always copy this form. So if you just do it once, you can always just make a copy of the form and share it out that way. So in the 3 dots, there's a make a copy, and then you can always reuse this form and it'll save all of your students' names from that one time. I'm making this sample for us to just fill in today. So I'm going to put what is your name, and I'm going to put it back to short answer. If you want to require a question, you can click right here for required. And then I'm going to add another question here. And I'm going to use this as a demo just check-in. So I'm going to say, what zone are you in today? And right here, there's a picture icon. So I'm going to click on the picture icon. And I want to add a photo. So you can do this by doing a Google image search. I found one that I wanted to add earlier. So this is just a picture from Inside Out showing the different zones. And then I'm going to add multiple choice. So I'm going to say blue. What's nice too is you can add images to your answers. So if I want, I can do an image search. If I just want to look for the color blue, I can just click on blue, insert, and it'll add it right there. And then I could add green, image, search, green. yellow. And for the sake of time, I'll just put red. Okay, and if I want to require it, I can just click on that. Then I'll just
Your
add
answer
one.
is right there. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Dave. One more time.
Those are your answer choices that the kids will click?
Yes, so those are the answer choices. And then I could also say, how did you practice self-care today? And if I want, I could do a checkbox. And checkboxes allow people to choose more than one answer. So maybe I'll say, I took a walk. I talked to a friend. I learned something new. I'll leave that. And then if I want to do one more, I'll just ask anything you want to share. And it auto changed it to paragraph for me. So my students or you guys can just answer right there. So once I've done that, up here I can customize the theme. So I could choose a different image. I could also upload my own image or add photos. I'm just going to choose this colorful one right here. And then it'll automatically add that to my form. I can also change the color of my form if I want to. And then I'm going to close that. And then sharing the form, I'm just going to go up here. Oh, and you can also preview what your students will see right here with this eye. So I'll do preview and looks good to me. So I'm going to close the preview. I'm going to share it. So I just clicked on send. I can click on this link and shorten the URL. And then I will copy that. And then I'm going to put it in our chat today. And if you guys will just copy and paste this into your Chrome browser, you'll be able to take this really quick survey. Then I can show you how it looks on the responses end.
Wants to copy that page?
Yes, if you click on that page and you take that quick survey, I'll show you what it looks like on the responses end. Okay, perfect. So you'll notice here, as soon as people start taking it, it'll say responses and it shows you how many. I'm going to click on responses. And what's great is Google already puts it into a chart here for me, so I can easily see most of my class is in the green zone. I can quickly glance at how they practice self-care and how many people are in each, and then if anyone wants to share something right here. I can also look at it by question to see what responses were. And then I can also go into individual and I'll see, here's Misty, and this is the zone she's in. This is what she answered. And what's also really nice is I can create a spreadsheet from this. So if I click on spreadsheet, create, I'll be able to see all of this information at a glance. That, and I'm just going to format it here, and I'm going to wrap it so I can see everything. So that's the great thing about Google Forms, is now everything is right here in a Google Sheet for me. And if I'm using this possibly as a weekly check-in or a daily check-in, I can always make a copy of this. And as you guys see, as more responses are coming in, they're being input to my responses right in the Google form. And it auto updates right here in my check-in as well. So, any questions about that part so far?